It's really our responsibility to fulfill the labor needs for the state, to anticipate whenever we can what those new and emerging jobs are going to be, and to develop programs to support those needs. So one of the things that our Workforce and Economic Development Unit is doing now is beginning to regionalize that training, because the labor market needs in the Inland Empire may be dramatically different than those in the Sacramento or San Francisco region. Our colleges are beginning to work together by region to try to assess what the emerging job categories are, what the priority categories for those areas are, and then to train a workforce as those folks are needed. We really depend on business and industry to tell us what their labor market needs are going to be. We have to have a good dialogue, a good level of conversation between employers and the colleges in order to make certain that the kind of graduate they need is the kind of graduate we're producing. Well, the California Master Plan did suggest that about 80% of the high school graduates would go to a community college to begin their education. And certainly, in addition to that, we have countless numbers of adults who are returning to community college or who didn't go on to college after high school and are coming back now. So the system of 112 colleges is extremely important to not only the workforce development of the state, but also entrance into the UC, where more than half of their graduates started at a community college, and more than a third of the University of California graduates start at a community college. So career occupational education and transfer will continue to be the needs that California's community colleges are charged to fulfill. President Obama has said, and Governor Brown has said, that the country, the state, can't compete unless we restore our global competitiveness by increasing the percentage of our young people who have a college degree. When you look at that dynamic, we have we're about third in the globe in the older population like me, in the 55 to 65 bracket, but when you move down into the younger population, we drop to 16th in the globe in terms of the percentage of the 25 to 34-year-old students that have a degree. America can't compete over the long haul unless it restores that level of an educated citizenry. And so improved student success, not only is it important for California, but it's important for the country. California's community college system is rather unique. If you look at the community colleges across the rest of the country, they are much less comprehensive than California's community colleges. So when you go to a college like LA City or Sacramento City or San Francisco, you see a robust offering for a college freshman and sophomore. Not only do you see all kinds of clubs and organizations, but you see athletics, you see opportunities in student government, and many of those kinds of things you don't see in other parts of the country. This is part of the master plan. So we believe that robust set of offerings is important to our students. And yes, there have been some reductions not only in physical education courses, but in some of the arts areas as well. And yet we still have protected, thankfully, all those majors, because when you look at California, some of our biggest industries are in recreation and sports and arts and entertainment. So we're training, even at the community college level, some of the people who are going to work in those industries in the future. Obviously, the last 4 years have been a challenge for our colleges, but we don't think cutting any of the programs that are viable for the state of California makes any sense. So I think you're going to continue to see a robust set of arts and athletics in all of our colleges.